Tom Torero from wonderful South Wales, talking about dating dilemmas. Common things that go wrong. You can call them shit tests. I call them frame tests because they're subconscious. She's just seeing, are you a man or a mouse? Are you in her frame, which is wrong, or is she in your frame, which is correct? Remember, if she's leading at any point from open to close in dating and seduction, then something is wrong. I've already done a video on this for day game shit tests. I've done a video on texting shit tests. So, with dating, as ever, I'll give you the scenario, you stop the video, and then at the end of the video, let's see how close to the answer you got. First one, you're standing at the meeting point and she texts you, I'm going to be 5 or 10 minutes late. Now, I've already gone over that in a dating video, so you should know the answer to that. Part B is she says she's going to be 20 minutes or half an hour late. So what do you do? Second scenario, you're standing there, she shows up at the meeting point and she says happily, let's go to this bar, or I want to show you this, or let me take you to this place. And if you're traveling and you're in her city, this is very common. What do you do? Third one, you're in the venue but seating has gone wrong. So she's chosen the seats, they're not good seats. She's put her bag next to her, she won't come and sit next to you. What do you do? Fourth one, which is the most common, right? It is the biggest problem in the dating community. You go on the date because your day game's okay, but you're stuck in rapport. You're stuck in comfort quicksand, I say. She's holding the frame because she's setting the conversational agenda. Every time you try and verbally spike, she brings it back to chit chat. This is going on and on and on. The plane is descending. What do you do? And the last one, which strikes fear into the heart of men, this is the heart of darkness with dating. You go for the kiss and she rejects it, right? She turns her face away, you get the cheek, whatever. You failed at the kiss close. What do you do? All right, here are some answers. Remember, these are not set in stone, these are just guidelines. And basically, if you can't remember any of these, just think about, are you holding the frame or is she holding the frame? So she texts you, I'm going to be 5-10 minutes late. I've already given this answer. You text back, -2 points. You buy the first drinks. Cheeky face. She shows up, you walk to the bar, and yeah, make her buy the first drinks or give her a little punishment. Second part of that was she says 15 minutes late, 20 minutes late, half an hour late. What do you do? Like I've said before, you go to the first venue and you have a drink and you make her come to you. Text her the name of the venue or send her a picture or a screenshot of Google Maps, because girls struggle to find it on their own often. She has to come to you, the frame is set. Second scenario, she turns up and she says, let's go here. And you say, this is the Tom Tour. This way, please, ladies and gentlemen. And you walk off. You can pretend you're holding one of those touristic umbrellas on a guided tour. You mustn't let her pick the venues. As I've said, logistics. You've already chosen venue 1. You've already chosen venue 2, which is near to your place. So you have to go there. Explain to her, listen, tonight you are following me. I'm the tour guide. Let's go. I want to show you this amazing local beer here. I've got to show you this quirky little pub here. Lead. Key frame control. Third one, you're in the venue and the seating's gone wrong. Maybe the bar's even too crowded. Now, for the first venue, it doesn't matter that much. As long as you're sitting opposite her with good eye contact, you're doing all the kind of rapport stuff with the spikes. It's the second venue where you really need to sit next to her. And if she's not letting you sit next to her, I often go to the bathroom, I come back and I just sit down next to her, move her bag, put it out of the way, give a plausible reason, say you can't hear her, the music's too loud, say that this feels like an interview sitting next to her. You have to go and sit next to her. Otherwise, the second half of the dating model just simply doesn't work. All right, the next one, the big one. You're stuck in rapport, chit chat, you can feel it crashing. At this point, I say to my students, go to the bathroom, breathe, look at yourself in the mirror and think, where am I in the Torero dating model? Steps 1 to 12. What am I doing? Probably you're stuck in rapport, so you need to physically escalate. All right, physical escalation is a test of compliance. It lets you know where you are. And guys just hope for the best. They forget any kind of structure or order. And for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been using the same 10-step escalation model. I've given it away many times on my dating videos or in my books. It's in Street Hustle. You learn a set escalation structure. In game it's called the ladder, and you just execute it again and again and again and again until it's on autopilot. So no excuses, less talking, more touching. And the kiss, which is kind of at the end of the physical escalation ladder, if you don't get it, what do? Be non-reactive. Just be smirking and saying, listen, it's my job to try, it's your job to resist, I understand. And then carry on as normal. I might say, listen, in 10 minutes, I'm going to try again. I'm a guy, I'm simple, you know, one brain, two brains. I like sleep, I like steak, I like sex. I'm just a primitive guy, you know. I'm not really listening to what you're saying. It's hard to focus. I can't multitask, you know. I'm going to try and kiss you on the steps outside, or do you see that building over there? That's where I'm going to try and kiss you. You want to be playful about it. The minute you get butthurt, you get reactive, you sulk, she's won the frame. I try to kiss girls 3-4 times, especially if they're from Russia. You've got to show your persistence, and going for the kiss and failing is much better than not going for it at all, because she knows what you want, she knows your intent, you haven't hid your dick. There we go. The most common dating dilemmas, probably number 4 and 5 are the ones you need to focus on. 4 in particular. I say for most of my students there is only one dating sticking point, and that is that you're stuck in rapport, you're not leading, you're not escalating. So get out of the friend zone. You're putting yourself in the friend zone. Learn how to escalate up to the kiss, and don't forget to bounce her home. There we go, from South Wales. Keep grabbing life by the horny horns. Speak to you soon.